Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic Sith Inquisitor Edition. Now, when we left off, we had just completed Blood Hunt, and pursued Torch, and caught up with her. And now, we have arrived in the village, and we are now about to speak to Arankau.
You're new.
Are you in charge here?
We don't really operate that way, but I can act as that sort of figure if you require it of me. How might I help?
My allies and I would like to stay here.
Do what you like. No Rishi will have an issue with your presence.
I suppose now that we've left Raiders Cove, you're going to start complaining about them instead of the pirates.
You cleared the path well, and made a friend.
I am called Arankau.
The other inhabitants on this island. Are you in contact with them? Do you know what they're up to?
If an individual Rishi chooses to get involved with others, that's that Rishi's choice. Otherwise, we tend to see no reason to inquire. These other inhabitants, they have also kept to themselves. Strangely, their encampment appears to be segregated. One group looks like her, the other is less intense.
No matter what they look like, they're as good as dead.
So there's a camp for Imperial traitors and one for Republic Revanites. And they're not exactly friends. This may provide an opportunity, either to extract atonement for their deception or to employ a little deception of our own.
It's an opportunity to thin the ranks, is what it is.
Your zeal for making heads roll never ceases to surprise me, D4. Don't worry yourself, it may yet come to that.
I'll take a closer look at these Revanite camps.
And we'll attempt to establish a better grasp of their activities.
I hope we can establish where Agent Shan is being held.
As do I.
We, Rishi, would be grateful for your help around the village. If you choose to provide it, of course. Savor your travels.
Thank you very much. Okay, so as we can see here, we have now been granted some pretty reasonable braces. I have to admit, they actually seem pretty good. So I think I'm going to be taking those, and we are going to be equipping them, surprisingly enough. And we will be then giving... no, we cannot give our old braces, of course, because he is not a Sith Inquisitor. So instead, we are just going to be heading onward to the south bunker, and it appears as though we cannot take the speeder either. I just noticed that there's a speeder path here. Let's just take a look and see whether it is currently available. Maybe it is. Nope, it appears as though it's not. So we are just going to be making our way over there by foot, technically by 4 feet, in fact, and we are now going to cut away. Okay, so it appears as though we have reached the south bunker, or at least we are very close to it, and so we are going to make our way over there, and we will be, of course, using stealth, because why else would you be a Sith assassin and not use stealth? Oh yes. And, of course, I don't believe the bonus missions are going to give us too much experience, if there are any around here. Not entirely sure about that, but I feel like the quickness of completing this particular stage of the mission is going to be quite a nice time save. So we are going to be heading in there in just a second, if I can actually avoid getting stuck on some of the speeders.
Be patient, Sergeant, but be ready. As soon as we have word from Revan, our work begins.
Lord Ivris, sir. It's...
Dark Lord, how can this be? We're found out. I suppose Darth Mar sent you to fight his battle for him. Seems his usual way. No, better still. You learned about us and thought Mar could be in on it. You're here on your own. We have the upper hand.
You might think you're in a position of strength, but this very second your Republic friends are plotting to take you down.
Like me, they are resolute in their beliefs. They won't falter.
Meaning you don't even have a contingency plan in place. What if the sworn enemies camped right next to you decide to revert to type?
If I may say, my lord, he does make a convincing argument.
It does seem we've been less than a step ahead for some time now. Opposition at our heels and in the shadows. You'll get no further resistance from me. I can't vouch for every last Imperial Revanite, of course, but I can speak for those present.
A wise move, Ivris.
I'm going to send out a team to look into your claims about the Republic Revanites. Could be you're onto something.
Ooh, I see a rather delicious opportunity here, maybe? We are going to see very, very soon, after all. So, we will be taking those boots and equipping them. Thank you very much. They are very, very nice. We cannot give Acolyte's boots to Zalek, of course, because he is not a Sith Inquisitor once again. But we are now going to be making our way to the North Bunker. And I have a feeling that the North Bunker has a couple of Republic forces within it. And we are going to, hopefully... let me see. Hopefully, what are we going to do? Well, maybe... here we go. Okay, they sent a patrol out, right? Those Imperials sent a patrol out, so I'm going to assume... No. You're not going to be attacking me, thank you very much. I'm going to be going like this, and completely screwing that up, of course, and then attacking them. Yes, because, obviously, again, screwed up, etc. But nevertheless, we are just going to take him out very, very quickly indeed. A nice leeching strike there, and a death field will be enough to heal us up a little bit. And then we'll be heading onward. Very nice indeed. So let's just make sure that we're going the right way. I think we can probably jump down, actually. And I will be... Oh, cannot rest in stealth mode. Of course I can't. I hoped that it would actually unstealth me immediately, or should we say automatically, so I wouldn't have to do that manually. But nevertheless, we are fine, and we are going to be making our way over there. Let's try and avoid a couple more of their units, just to make sure that we are going to be okay with that. And let's see. Okay, so I do believe... Yep, these are Republic forces as far as I am aware. So let's head on in and see what we can do.
There have been reports of skirmishes in the area. I want you to stay alert for anything out of the ordinary.
Such as?
By the stars! Be ready to fire on my mark!
You should be more worried about the saboteurs Lord Ivris ordered to infiltrate your camp.
Nice try, but I don't buy it. Ivris wouldn't turn against the cause.
Ivris asked me to help him, but I'm looking after the greater good.
You're a Revanite? I thought I would have been informed. Go! Get everyone on the lookout for movement from the Imperials.
Ivris must be looking around for Theron Shan, to use him against you somehow.
What? No, he's well aware that Shan's in the Valley Stronghold. I'm gonna have words with Ivris when this is all over, I'll tell you that.
You Republic types. You're far too trusting. Lana, Theron's being held in a Valley Stronghold. Could be Revenants there as well.
I'll have D4 see what the Rishi know about it. We'll work out a plan of attack once you've returned.
And there it is. Okay, so we are now going to be returning to Lana Beniko by the looks of things, and I would assume I just teleport back to Rishi Village? Is that correct? I actually don't think that is correct. No, that is not correct. Or is it? No, I think it is. So, yep, it is. Okay, never mind. Oh yes, just getting confused a little bit there, because of course the quick travel system and the map are a little bit misaligned, but thankfully enough we have now figured out where we need to go. And so, we are going to be heading in to the Rishi hut and speaking to Lana once again. And I do believe they will then let us know where we need to head to next.
Master.
I've never met a people quite like the Rishi. Pragmatic, accommodating, reasonable. If it wasn't for the climate, I'd consider staying.
I could see making a home here.
Really? New seat of the Empire, maybe? As I mentioned earlier, I did acquire some information worth noting. Rishi observations surrounding the Revanite stronghold fit what we know. They're holding powerful warships on standby, and they're well protected.
Did any of the Rishi see Theron?
No, all we know is what you were told, that he's been taken there. We've been unable to reach the Imperial fleet nearing Rishi, but I can confirm from the Novablade's data logs that Darth Mar's flagship is among them.
If Mar can't handle an ambush, he isn't fit for the Dark Council.
Fair enough, if that's how you feel. I merely thought you'd want to be fully informed. Press on. Stall their ships if you can, and we'll do what we can from here to reach the fleet and lend support as needed.
I'm no pushover, but you aren't joking. We do hope Agent Shan is recovered.
Yes, preferably alive. Now go show the Revanites, and, fate willing, Revan himself, why you are not to be trifled with.
Very well, and we are going to be taking a look at... Wow, okay, these are actually really nice. Okay, we're going to be taking these gloves as well, and equipping them, and these are, yet again, Acolyte's gloves, so unfortunately we will not be able to give them to Zalek. And we will now be heading out here and disabling some warships by the looks of things. Wow, that's actually a very long way away. So if I can actually use a speeder this time, that would be very, very nice. Would it? Is it going to work? We don't know. So let's just see, shall we? Yeah, I think it... Wait a minute. Ah. Something tells me I'm going to need to move on my own up there. So, without further ado, I will be cutting away once again, and I will see you once we are near the first warship. Okay, so we have arrived at the first warship. As we can see, we have somewhat infiltrated the Revanite Valley, but obviously, yes, someone else managed to get here before me. So, yes, there we are. Now we can disable it. Thank you very much. I really do wish some of these were in phases so that you could actually get your own warships so you don't have to wait so much, but hopefully we will be able to get to the other one. I'm going to actually go to the far one so that we can just get that done as quickly as we can, and then we'll return to the middle one and see where we go next. I really do want to be able to get there in time. And wait a minute, where are we meant to go? I think along here. Let's try and avoid every single unit that is going to be annoying us somewhat, and we're gonna use our force speed to get on by. There we go, thank you very much. Okay, I'm actually just gonna stay stealth, I think. Stay stealth, and we'll move around like this. And now we have a couple of units here. Ah, that's unfortunate, isn't it? That is very unfortunate, but nevertheless, let's use recklessness, and we'll see what we can do. Seems relatively okay. A nice death field there. Take down that guy, and now we can destroy this. Hopefully. Really? Get interrupted by the damage over time effect. That is rather wonderful, isn't it? Okay, so now we do have a bonus mission. Not going to be doing that, though. We are then going to be heading back to the additional warship. And we will abandon that one as well. So let's just see here. Okay, so we need to go up here. I'm going to be unstealthing and actually getting on our mount. And seeing if I can actually get around that way. Yes, I think I can. Excellent. We have already dodged that particular pack once. And so, yes, here we go. Okay, wonderful. Very nice. Oh, okay, so this guy is actually going to be doing that beforehand, so I'm going to cut away, and I'll see you when it has respawned. Okay, well, it has respawned, and we are now going to attack it with our Force Lightning, and access the communications terminal, which is just over here. We are going to be stealthing after all, and we will do a discharge immediately, and a nice death field there, and then dot everyone else up. Thank you very much. There we go. And now, activate the communications terminal.
I'm starting to get the hang of slicing. Theron's influence, I suppose. Give me 1 second. There. A hollow record of Theron under interrogation. Coordinates are coming your way.
And Revan?
No indication he's there, but no indication he isn't either. I wouldn't let my guard down.
Okay, and now our mission is to free Theron Shan. So, we are going to be heading on over there. Oh, there it is. Okay, so, yes, that is going to be relatively easy to get by, I hope. Yes, okay, we were able to get by. Very nice indeed. Okay, so let us head in to the personal phase. And it is the Revanite Command Center. Okay, so let's try to be sneaky here as much as possible. We do have Mind Trap, of course, so I don't think we need to worry about too many of these units. Gonna use Mind Trap there just to make sure that we don't get seen too much. And now, I think we're gonna start with a Death Field here. There we are. Nice Death Field start, and there we have it. Okay, take out his assistants, shall we say, and now we will be eliminating the commander himself. That sounds like a good plan. Oh, he actually pushed Zalek away. Oh my goodness. Well, not for long. Zalek's back at the fight. Thank you. And there we have it.
Plan remains intact.
There we have it. We have eliminated him, and now we will be opening the door.
Revan.
I should have known the Empire would send one of its lapdogs to try and find me. You should never have bothered.
What have you done with Theron?
Theron Shan's fate doesn't matter. Neither does yours. I'm changing the fate of the galaxy itself.
All I see is you trying to destroy everything.
I'm not waging some war with the Empire and Republic. I'm saving countless lives, and you keep getting in the way. The only upside in your being here, really, is that you get to bear witness. My plan's too far along for you to stop it now.
Don't listen to him. It's not over yet.
Theron, there you are.
Figured I had a lot to tell you, so I broke out. Guess I could have saved myself the trouble. Don't know how much Lana or Revan told you, but he's lured the Imperial and Republic command fleets to Rishi.
Revan wants to draw them into a fight, try to take out the leadership.
It'll barely be a fight. Revanites embedded on both sides are gonna sabotage shields, weapons, you name it. And we can't warn them. Revan had the Nova Blades build him a signal jammer. No communications at all up in Rishi space. It'll be a bloodbath.
The next time I see you in person, you won't be pulling off any miraculous survival.
Actually, I doubt I'll ever see you again.
This place is coming down. Soon.
You could have joined me, Theron. Understandably, you're as tenacious as I ever was. Goodbye.
Oh my, okay, so well, we are having to deal with a couple of droids now. I am actually not too pleased about that, I have to admit. And we need to help Theron get out of here. So, let's try to eliminate these guys as quickly as we can. And... okay, where do we have to get to? We have to, oh, obviously defeat the droids, of course, but I was wondering where the exit was, if anywhere. So, let's just dot up this fellow. Get a nice assassinate on him as well. There we have it. Very nice. A nice leeching strike as well. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all, if I do say so myself. And there we have it. Okay, we took out the champion unit. That's great. And, oh, Theron appears to be actually taking the long way around. Not entirely sure why he's doing that, but nevertheless, we will assist him. And we'll see what we can do here. Got some nice deflections going on there as well. I like that. Oh, yeah, look at that. Very nice damage. Okay, so... we still have a couple of droids over here. He's probably going to be fighting them. Yes, he is. Of course he is. He wants to pick a fight with every droid in the building. Not entirely sure why, but nevertheless... who am I to ask, he was a prisoner here, so maybe he wants to get some revenge on the droids, who knows? And we will now shut down the overload, by the looks of things.
Hello? Are you there?
Lana, what just happened?
I appear to have sliced through 4 layers of encryption to remotely deactivate the power core.
Just in the nick of time. Don't know if I could have managed that even.
Theron, good to know you're alive. I heard everything. About the jammer, all of it. We need to regroup for an immediate attack. Whatever happens, be proud of what we've accomplished up to now. See you soon.
Okay, and now we must return to the Rishi village, so we will be quick traveling back there as quickly as possible and speaking to Lana and no doubt Theron as well. He is now back in the ranks and we will see where we need to go next. Now, I think I did actually notice, yes, there is actually a flashpoint over there and I have a feeling that that is probably going to be the next thing we do. So, let's just see what happens when we enter the very cozy looking hut, and it's not Jabba, no, it is just a regular hut with 1 T, thank you very much. So let's head on in.
Alright, take it easy, I'm not exactly 100%, and you're not exactly gentle.
Oh, good! The team's back together again. All thanks to you for saving Theron, of course.
He's lucky I arrived when I did.
I'd hardly say that. You know what, never mind.
Theron, you have the intelligence on this signal jammer. You start.
Right. The intelligence I gathered in the company of several interrogation probes while being held against my will. Jammer's on a nearby island, you've probably seen it. Can't be sliced remotely, lots of Revanite zealots protecting it. The usual hopeless nightmare, basically.
The way you two are behaving toward each other. I want to know what's going on.
It's nothing that can't wait.
Time's running short. You know what to do. It's what you always do. Triumph.
And, wow, that was actually a rather short conversation. I was anticipating a little bit longer than that, but nevertheless, we do actually have... We're losing a lot of accuracy there, aren't we? 84 accuracy rating? That's a little bit of a stretch, I feel. I think we're actually going to be giving this to Zalek. Yes, we will give those to Zalek. I think that is probably a good idea. Even though it does give us more endurance, I really don't think it's going to be too worth it. So we'll give that to him. He is now not wearing a robe, which is a little bit unfortunate, I gotta say, because I do really like the robes with the cloaks and so on and so forth. So, yes, let's just see where we head to. Yes, this is definitely going to be the flashpoint, I feel now. So, without further ado, I will be ending this episode off here, and next time on Star Wars The Old Republic, we are going to be participating in the Battle of Rishi, by the looks of things. And so, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.